I can't see it. My mom made one of my favorite meals. We have pumpkin with some roti or roti, depending on like the accent that you have. I got an American accent, so I'd say roti or roti.
You have your phone plugged up?
No, my iPod is doing something on it. It needs to be plugged. I need charge. So delicious. Now, this is its natural color, by the way. There is no dye in the pumpkin. It was sauteed up with some onions, scallions, and garlic. The food review, well, this is the food review, but the cook with me is coming soon, guys. So this is how you eat it. This is a dish you eat with your hands, guys. It's okay to eat with your hands.
What's that you bought? What bowl?
Because we don't have none.
We used to have every time we get bowls.
Delicious. The pumpkin is nice and soft. It's hot. It's flavorful. 10 out of 10, guys. Roti is most commonly known. It could be compared to flatbread, but it's not.
Show my plate. Hold my plate.
This is my mom's plate. She has a fork for the fish, but she has pumpkin, some roti with some fried fish, guys. And then to drink, we got lemonade.
And how was it?
10 out of 10.
And how long it took to prepare?
Like, I don't know, like 15, 20 minutes probably. Wasn't
You
that
see, the
long.
secret is you put the aluminum foil on top of the cover and put it on low, and it basically steamed the pumpkin, so the pumpkin
Oh, yes,
cooks
cooked.
quicker. Because once the pumpkin is soft, it's basically cooked. Let me taste it, see if you're correct. So this is still your favorite dish?
Yeah, but I only like pumpkin with roti.
Mm-hmm.
If I have to eat it with rice or something else, I don't like it.
Watch your feet.
Okay. Welcome, the
With routine.
Geek Star. If you pronounce my name right, also, okay. Geester? The Geester? How did I say it?
Pumpkin is sweet.
Yeah.
You taste this fish.
I'm eating some pumpkin roti my mom made. How's the fish taste?
Salty.
Salty?
You seasoned it and use a batter. Yeah, the batter be having salt in it.
Close. One more try. They said I got it close.
These are,
Zendaya, is that you? I wish I had the amount of money Zendaya had.
oh yeah.
Unfortunately, I'm not. But I like being uniquely me. I love being uniquely me. So, no, I'm not Zendaya. How are you doing, Rocky? Glad you could tune in. Welcome, welcome, everybody, to the live. My mom made some pumpkin with roti. The Cook With Me video is coming soon. It's very delicious. This is its natural color, by the way. You eat it with your hands. Roti is honestly, it's made out of flour. It can be compared to flatbread. I say flatbread because I feel like most people are familiar with what flatbread is. Thank you, Tom Pence, for your kind words. You're beautiful as well. What'd you guys eat for dinner today? My mom is eating the same thing that I'm eating, but she has fish added to hers.
This is mom's plate.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, see? Mom's plate. She didn't want any fish.
It's pronounced jester. I would have never guessed out with the G in front of it. Wow. Okay.
Yeaster. Cheester.
Geester? We said Geester. Bon appetit to you. Thank you, Rocky. Okay, what'd you guys eat for dinner? Would love to know, guys.
This pumpkin
Uh-huh.
is sweet,
Yeah.
but it's not sweet, sweet, sweet.
Oh, yeah. It's like in the center, to be
So
honest.
normally sometimes some pumpkin could be very watery and very bland, no matter how much you put in it. But this is sweet, but we've had sweeter.
Yeah. They said you pronounced your name correctly.
Oh, okay.
Oh, thank you, Tompkins. You're dishing out the compliments. You slay as well. Thank you.
So that's a new subscriber. Welcome. Welcome to Uniquely Mia.
Welcome. But really, slays is just food my mom made.
She's home. She's being spoiled.
If you guys want to replicate this recipe, guys, subscribe and check out the previous YouTube live video. And I'll be posting YouTube shorts soon. Who's your favorite music artist? Who's your favorite music artist, Mom?
Scissor. I'll testify for you. 3, 4
What about
times.
Kendrick Lamar?
Well, he's with Scissor. Stay not like us.
She
Stay
loves
not like
Kendrick
us.
Lamar,
Stay not
guys.
like 'em.
You love SZA too, no Joe?
I got royalty in my DNA. I'm not a rapper. I don't try to be a rapper. Scissor.
Well, we got other SZA fans in here.
I love SZA. I love her look, her personality, her music, her voice, her everything. If I have to come back as somebody, if I have to come back reincarnated, I want to come back and be SZA twin sister. With the same voice, the same body, the same personality, the same everything. SZA all the way.
You can get her body. You just have to
I
pay
love
for
since
it, right?
I love her since Cuckoo Clock.
But did you say she altered how she looked?
No, I love SZA. Some people be altering how they look and date, and it's like you they alter it, but they ain't alter it. That's
Welcome,
SZA. She's
Lucas.
absolutely perfect.
Nobody's perfect.
SZA ain't did nothing to herself. She's absolutely perfect. I just killed
Really?
my ex. That's not the best idea.
Okay, but yeah, you love SZA. Welcome, Lucas.
I wish we had some tickets
Welcome,
to go see that
Yaka.
Kendrick and SZA show concert.
Oh, they sold out in 5 minutes.
I was number 5,000 waiting, trying to get the $50 ticket.
Oh, they
And when I went to get the $50 tickets, they were like $150. And I'm like, I was going to pay the $50 tickets and I would be in the back and not see anything. That's acceptable. But for me to go and pay $150 and be in the back and not see anything, I was like, nah, I couldn't do that. I'll see it on TV. I'll see it on YouTube.
You can go outside the stadium. If you drive to the stadium and park, you'll hear the voices.
No, you won't. The stadium
Yes,
is
you will.
soundproof. It's soundproof.
No, I've seen shows on TikTok. People stand outside the stadium, and they hear what's going on. They're just not inside.
So what satisfaction I'm gonna get for
Because
that?
you'll hear the singing and rapping live. You just won't see them.
But I can play their record for that. There's no satisfaction to that. Because the reason why you go to concerts is because you're getting a better satisfaction than playing the record at home.
I guess.
That feels good.
Yeah, it is. Tompkins said you're a good singer.
Oh, thank you.
Wow. Okay.
So
Would
you
you
love
buy
her?
her record if I take her to the studio? We release an album. You guys gonna buy her record?
They don't have to buy it. Don't answer that. I'll give it away free for you.
How you
The
gonna
question
make
is,
money?
the question is, would you listen to it? And what would it do to you? What does my voice do to you? How does it uplift your spirit? What do you feel like doing when you hear my voice? That's the question.
Thank you, Nojo. Glad you like my nails, but this one's dying. I feel like it's cracked at the base. Have no idea how it got cracked, and then this one is starting to chip, and no matter how much I file, it's not being saved. Welcome, Maya. Tompkins said your mom slays. Yeah, she does. Lucas said, I don't have school tomorrow because I have an appointment. What type of appointment? Welcome, William. Glad you could tune in. Send the hearts to the subscribers. Nojo. Oh, thank you, Eric. Glad you like my rings.
Give them a lesson on how to eat the roti. How to
Okay.
take a piece of roti.
So this is how you
Put the
eat
pumpkin on.
roti. You break a piece of it,
Wait, put it up. Oh, this one.
and then you just like flatten it out, and you pick some up. Honestly, I took a little too much, fill in, but that's okay.
Now, why you took too much? You trying to go real? You know when something tastes good, you try to take a little bit so it can last longer and longer. This is like a birthday meal. When's the last time you had this dish? 6-7 months ago, probably.
Oh, yeah, maybe. don't know why you don't cook it often. It's weird.
Because roti is not something you eat frequently. You'll put on a lot of weight.
The rice is still on?
Mm-hmm. That rice ain't ready yet. We just put it on. About 20 minutes from now. Here we go. What are you drinking, ma'am?
Lemonade. You're going to your... I don't know.
It's
You're-
finished. It's finished. What are you looking, making sure?
You're going to the doctor to talk about some stuff? Okay, cool.
Make sure it's a doctor that don't have the same problems you have.
Really?
Make sure it's a doctor. You know what? Do y'all think this is fair? Imagine you at home and you have a cold. And you decide to go to the doctor to get help for the cold. And when you meet to the doctor's office, he or she has a worse cold than you. And you're still in the office asking, can you help me? How? What do you think about that?
I look scary.
So the doctor couldn't... Yes, you do.
I look like that person from the horror movies.
Ooh, I'm happy you love me, right, Mia? You love me, right, Mia? Don't look that way. Fix your face. You love me, right? So you're not going to harm me, Mia.
What? I didn't expect to look like that.
Remember when her face was serious? Put the smile quick. You got to smile quick. Smile. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Are you Harley Quinn?
No.
Or Harley Quinn in disguise? Don't be Harley Quinn. Mm-mm.
But Harley Quinn's cool.
Yeah, she's dangerous too.
Yeah. Lucas said if I get nervous and anxious, my appointment is at 8 a.m. but we going to wake up at 7:30. Isn't that cutting it close? Maybe you should wake up at 7, Lucas. Unless you're gonna go to sleep, like with the clothes you're gonna wear to your appointment, and you're not gonna eat breakfast. But good luck at your appointment, Lucas. Definitely subscribe so you can come back to the YouTube live or a full-length traditional YouTube video and leave a comment telling us how your appointment
We hope it goes
went.
the way you would like it to go.
Yeah.
We hope you get the results that you are looking to receive.
Yep. Oh, it's only like 30 minutes, so you have time? Okay. Cool.
Doctors are never on time anyway.
Or not?
No, they're not.
Oh.
You know, when you go to the doctor's appointment, you have to sit in the waiting room for at least a good 15 to
That doesn't make any
30
sense
minutes.
to me.
before going in.
That makes no sense to me.
And then when you finally go into the exam room,
Oh, yeah.
you're probably going to sit there for another 15 minutes.
Like, if my appointment's at 10 a.m., I want to see the doctor at 10 a.m. Why am I waiting and I'm not leaving until like 12 p.m.?
Huh?
That's crazy.
Because the doctor lived by good things come to those who wait.
Thank you for subscribing, Lucas. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Welcome.
Lucas is from what's the name? What's the Star Wars, right, Stu? Star Wars movie? Star Wars series? Lucas?
The producer?
George
Lucas.
Lucas.
I'm full.
Me too. Wow.
You finish your food. Look at my plate. Look at my plate. This is my plate. Look at your plate.
You
Girl.
have less food than me.
No, I did not. Girl.
What?
You finish. Put the fish back over there.
Oh.
Welcome, country. Wait, is that counting COU? Yes, country, sorry. Welcome. I remember you. Haven't seen you on a live video in a while. Glad you could tune in. How you doing? For some reason, you feel good about your appointment, Lucas. Okay, well, that's good. So you're putting out, like, the positive thoughts for your appointment. So you're already, like, manifesting a positive outcome, which is really good. My mom made pumpkin and roti, guys. It's very delicious, but I'm feeling really full right now. I'm going to eat it out, though. Yes, I'm with my mom right now. Country. How are you all doing?
Country. Welcome, everyone.
Welcome.
Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for logging in. Thank you for taking time out of your precious moments to write comments and to interact with us. We truly appreciate it.
Yup. Oh, thank you so much for turning on your post notifications, Lucas. So now you'll be notified anytime I go live or anytime I post a full-length YouTube video or YouTube short. YouTube will definitely notify you. Thank you. Glad you like my hair, country.
How was everyone's day?
Yup.
Did everyone have a productive day? Did they accomplish what they wanted to set out to accomplish today?
Today, my mom and I, we spent the day with my grandparents and my sister. We did Christmas shopping. I just have to get a gift for my grandfather, and then I'm done. And, yeah. Ooh, you got cookies. And then I'm done. I do have juice.
Girl, you really finished that plate. It took you like 2 minutes to eat all that food. And I gave you a whole big roti for yourself.
You
Where
put
you
your
from?
foot in it,
I
Mommy.
put both feet in it. Back, front, and everything. Maybe I even threw that knees in there too.
What does your grandmother like? Singing, screaming, making fun of people, and eating.
And fighting.
And fighting. That's what my grandmother likes. I'm gonna give you some ideas.
You know what she would love?
Oh, you asked what my grandfather likes. Sorry. I read my grandmother. But you got what my grandmother likes anyway. My grandfather told me what he wants. So I'm just going to look and see if I can find that for him tomorrow. And if I can't, then I'll just wing it. As long as you get one thing from me, that's better than something.
Amazon, if you can't find it, find everything on
I don't
Amazon.
like Amazon or deliver it to the house because you got to stay in the house the whole day. Anytime I have to order something, I order at school. And then Amazon here is sketchy. They say they came, but then they don't really come. So.
Because Amazon be leaving your package on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
And take a picture. They just be dropping it, taking a picture. There's no fence up. There's no gate. They just leave it on the sidewalk and disappear.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you always drink water and soda? Well, hey, you have a good balance. You're drinking, like, the water, which Mother Earth gave us. You're getting, like, the natural resources in you. And then you're satisfying your sweet tooth or sour tooth, depending on the flavor of the soda that you're drinking. So, hey, best of both worlds, Lucas. Country said, if you can't, you should get a necklace. For my grandfather? A necklace? I mean, good idea, but honestly, I've never really seen a male. Like, I've seen a male necklace, but, like, I haven't seen one. Then again, I never looked for a male necklace. But thanks for the feedback, country. I'll look and see if I can't find the initial gift that I want to get him. And it's very hard because, like, my grandfather's from South America, so, like, if he has a necklace, South America has a lot of, like, real
I told them
stuff.
it's the city of El Dorado.
Yeah, so, like,
You know El Dorado. When we go back next time, I'm
Mhm.
gonna take you to El Dorado.
I
El
thought
Dorado-
Guyana is El Dorado.
No, it's a different area, a different part, like a country. You normally go to the city, but I'm gonna take you to El Dorado. El Dorado is the city of gold.
Oh, yeah. So, like, when I buy... So, that's why I don't really buy my grandparents' jewelry because, like, they're from a place where they get the real stuff. And I can't afford the real stuff right now, guys. I mean, I could, but I would go bankrupt. So, I'm not going to do that.
You'll go broke.
Yeah.
Bankrupt is a term of filing bankrupt. You'll go broke.
Well, I'll go broke. So, yeah.
She won't have any money to do those Walmart runs. Purchase any nail polish.
Yeah. I feel for tomorrow. Well, like we said earlier, Lucas, just put out the positive thoughts and hopefully your appointment goes well. You gotta manifest it before it happens.
And don't think about it. How are you feeling right now, Lucas? Ask him,
Yeah.
how are you feeling right now in this moment? So if you're feeling good in this moment, leave tomorrow's stress and what is for tomorrow. Wait until tomorrow comes. You
When
are here
tomorrow
in your present
comes, I'll
moment.
be on my own.
Enjoy
So
a
this
conversation
When tomorrow comes.
with Uniquely
when tomorrow
Mia.
comes. When tomorrow comes.
So we're not everyone,
Pitch
all the
perfect.
subscribers, we are not thinking
I
about
got
tomorrow.
anyone, I got you and I. We look
Unless
into
we
the
go in
sky
and cash
'cause you're
in that
my
$500
flashlight.
million lottery ticket. But
Oh,
we are
chill.
not thinking about tomorrow. We are not Norbit.
No!
Tuesday.
Tuesday. It's Tuesday.
No Norbit.
Go get me some ribs with some French
The
fries.
speaker landed on Norbert head on Tuesday. He wasn't expecting that. He was excited about one thing for Tuesday, but he wound up getting a concussion on Tuesday. So we're not worrying about tomorrow. We are here in this moment. You're feeling good in this moment. You're having nice conversation with Uniquely Mia. Let's stay in this present moment and feel good. Leave tomorrow and the next moment until that moment comes.
Yup. You know El Dorado from Outer Banks. That's not a good. Outer Banks, really, man? Not Outer Banks.
No, El Dorado is the city of gold. History, the city of gold. It's you know how they discover Guyana?
Mm-hmm.
It was told that during slavery, like, you know, the colonizer used to go to the different Caribbean islands, right? They had Jamaica and all these different places, right?
Yeah.
But the ship landed in El Dorado, and they said that how the Africans that was there, they was basically covering themselves. We had the gold, but we didn't know what to do with it. The gold dust, we would just cover ourselves in gold. That's why we wear so much bracelet. We always wear a lot of bracelet, a lot of necklaces. So when the colonizer went and they saw this, they knew the value of gold, and they was like, we discovered El Dorado, and the people used the gold dust to just cover themselves, and they were just walking around with gold, and they didn't have it. So that's why they wind up calling that area El Dorado, meaning gold, the city of gold. So I'll take you
I
there.
didn't know that.
Yeah. It's a great, well, you're working on your book for Guyana, so
yeah.
that's a beautiful, you know, you go to El Dorado, you see what it's like, and you tell your story
Yeah.
from what you see, the history of it and stuff like that.
Lucas said, thankfully, I have a God blanket. Okay, nice, nice. Country said, y'all are a cute mother and daughter.
Oh,
Thank
thank
you,
you,
thank
country.
you.
Thank you. You're so kind.
Thank
you for being courageous and saying such wonderful things. That means you have an incredible heart. Everyone have a wonderful heart.
Yeah.
Everyone that gravitated to Uniquely Mia and subscribe to her, I know you guys have great hearts, because Mia have a great heart, and the energy is fantastic. Thank you so much.
100%. Country said slavery should have never happened. It's so messed up. I agree with that, but when you look at history, I feel like that is a valid term, but humans are just wired for some reason to do terrible things. However, I will say slavery, the way it happened in America, the transatlantic slavery, should have never occurred. Because throughout history, ancient Egypt, ancient like Sudan civilizations, slaves did exist, but it wasn't slavery how you know it. They were essentially indentured servants where they worked for like 10 years, 5 years, and then they were set free.
So and like Joseph.
Yeah, and the way slavery worked in those ancient societies, it's saying, okay, if this nation conquers you, you're a slave for like 10 years, and then you're free. Mm-hmm. However, what essentially transatlantic slavery did was saying, you're forcing me into slavery. You didn't really conquer anything. You're stealing me from my homeland, breaking me up from my families, and beating me.
They didn't have any rights. There was
exactly.
Just a piece of furniture.
So from the history and just the way humans are, I feel like, yes, slavery should never occur, period. But if we want to be realistic, slavery, the way it happened, transatlantic slavery should have never occurred, in a way. So, yeah. But let's move on. Brief history for you. Christopher said, hey, Uncle Chris is back.
Hey, Uncle Chris.
Wifey Mia. Where's your wifey Mia? I don't see her. I see Uniquely Mia.
Chris is teaching the stepping class. He's crisscross.
My mom's saying you're crisscross.
Step in the name of love. Step in the name of love.
Where's my nephew G?
He was looking for you.
Oh, yeah.
He has been studying, roasting.
Were you hiding, Christopher?
And he logged on, and he was looking for you, Christopher.
Yeah, for the roasted battery. I didn't. Oh, you didn't know that about the history of slavery? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, that's how it was in ancient civilization. Transatlantic slavery is just unique to Western cultures, America and Europe, really. Everywhere else in history, slavery didn't happen that way.
How did it happen?
I told you, they were like indentured servants.
Oh,
I mean, when you look at like ancient Egypt and like Jewish people, maybe it was a little different, but for the most part, slavery, the way it happened in transatlantic slavery, is unique to like the 1700s. Slavery, I feel like, was more fair in ancient civilizations because you could work and get free, and they weren't really.
So the transatlantic slavery, they took it to a level where they treated the slave as if they were not human. They were inhuman.
Mm-hmm.
But throughout the history, because it goes, if you think back of Joseph,
Yeah.
look at, it was Joseph, right? Joseph was the one that worked 12 years or 10
Oh,
years
yeah.
for Sarah.
Yeah.
He worked for his wife.
Yeah, it was him.
And look at what his father-in-law did. He tricked them and gave him the older sister to marry.
Yeah.
And then but it was Jacob. It was Jacob, but he wanted her so bad he worked another 10 years.
Yep.
But then after he got his freedom, and when he left, and that's another positive thing, when he left his father-in-law house, he left with wealth.
Oh, yeah.
He left with his own men, his
Yeah.
own animals.
So
he
you
left
could
with
work
wealth.
your way up. Yeah.
You know, he left with wealth. So that was the difference. You know, the transatlantic, slavery, it keep people poor and poor, and
Yeah.
it wants each and every one of your generation to stay that way. Made you forget your culture. So that's the cruel and inhumane thing about it.
Yup. Country said uniquely me as a unique name. Thank you. That's why I created it. Thank you. Christopher said he's so smart, and can read really good. How old is he? How old is he? 8? I don't know.
No, Stu, how old is G7?
Forgot.
Yeah, he's 8.
He's 8. Hey, Megan, welcome.
And we better not make a mistake with his age.
Oh,
because
yeah.
he'll start to roast us. He will roast us.
Yeah.
He don't play with that. He's like, I'm not 7. I'm not 7.
Yeah. Christopher, you thought he was 11?
No.
He's just tiny for his age.
He's not really tiny. He's petite.
Or skinny.
In body. He's
Yeah,
skinny.
he's skinny. He's not
skinny.
tiny.
He's not short. But
Yeah.
He's just skinny. Slim.
Yeah. Oh, he's 8. He's so smart.
Yeah, he is.
Yup.
He's an old mind and a young body. Well, he interact with Uniquely Mia. So anyone that's fortunate to hang around this girl, they pick up a lot off of her energy. This is how she deal with him. Kid, keep away.
Oh, yeah. If you just put the hand on their forehead, guys, they can't get to you because they think they're strong.
You should do a video about that. How do you keep little kids that's annoying you away without hurting them?
Yeah.
Hands. How do you put the hands this way and your body back? Because when you put your hands on their head like that, what do they do to you?
No, and they try to swing their arm, but for the most part, they can't get to me because my arm is like his arm isn't long enough like my arm. So if it's bent, then he could touch me. But if I extend my arm all the way, he's all the way over here, and I'm all the way over here. So it's just my arm he could think.
So they don't try to jump on the arm to bring you down on your legs or something?
I think Jay does that. That's why I don't do that to him anymore.
He's
too big. Yeah.
heavier.
That's the only kid
carry
who's
weight.
stronger than me.
He's stronger than
Yeah.
you.
It's just weight, like you said.
So you can't do it with a kid that have the weight.
No. Nope. Well, guys, we're getting a little quiet. We don't see any more comments coming in. So thank you so much, guys, for tuning into this YouTube Live. Thank you, Christopher. Thank you, Megan. Thank you, Country. Thank you, Lucas. Thank you, everybody who tuned in and wrote some comments. Really enjoyed the conversation. Country said, your shirts are so unique, everyone. My shirts? Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you see, you have multi-colors.
Oh, yeah. It's from Shein if you want a twin.
And Country's very unique
Unsponsored, by the
herself.
way. Yep, you're unique as well, Country. Thank you. So, guys, definitely check out some of my full-length traditional YouTube videos. I have about 3 posted. So I have one video from Washington, I have 3 videos from Washington, D.C. The most recent one is day 2. We went to the U.S. Capitol building. So if you want to see what the U.S. Capitol looks like, do not miss that video. I also have a video telling you guys techniques that worked for me to grow my YouTube channel. So if you're just curious to know what Uniquely Me did to grow, or if you are a new YouTuber, definitely watch that video because hopefully those tips can work for you. And then I have another video about correlation and causation, a logical fallacy. If you don't know what those terms are, please go and watch that video because trust me, guys,
You turned off the stove?
it will allow you to be better thinkers,
sure?
better speakers, especially when communicating your own personal opinions and beliefs if you
sauce?
watch that video.
What?
The sauce?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Country. So if you watch it or when you watch it, feel free to leave a comment.
You know what I learned? Okay, about visiting the Capitol. Remember when the January 6th happened?
Yeah.
There was one lady, everyone probably know it. There was one woman, an older woman, that walked into the Capitol and she was walking, and her head was moving around, and she was like, "This is the people house." She said that, and you felt her energy, like looking at her, like, "What?" You really didn't get it of how calm her body language was going into it. When we visited the Capitol, were we not in awe of the beauty of it? The Capitol is a place. If you go to DC, visit the Capitol. If you go to DC, visit the African American Culture National, what is it, Museum? But the Capitol, the building is so magnificent, and the art, it's the art, the energy, what you feel, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
It really
It
is a gorgeous building. And it's funny because we went all the way to France to experience that, right? When we went to France and we went to a lot of the museum and a lot of the castles and stuff, we were like, wow.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa, wow. And it felt good because you were like, oh, so this is why it's worth it to travel. But right here at home, you could visit places that move you, have you saying, oh, wow, that leaves you in awe. So, and that was free. It was free to go.
Yeah, that's the cool thing about America.
Yeah, everyone, if you're parents, you should take your kids. Kids, ask your parents to take you. You just have to pay to get to the Capitol. But once it's easy to visit the Capitol, you get to go in for free. You just go early, and it's absolutely a gorgeous place. And it's good to see where your lawmakers are when you send them to all the things that you're seeing on television. Seeing the building on television it don't give it justice. It do not visit the Capitol.
And it's, so I guess that's what they call it, Capitol Hill. I was rewatching my YouTube video that I posted. It was a little like slant. Oh, Country, sure. Write your story out. Country said, can I tell you a story? It's historic. I don't have a historic story.
You have a historic story.
What is it?
When you was walking with me and the two little dogs came and you ran and left me and closed the door.
I'm scared they chased me.
And then the dog was walking back up with your toy
They chased
in his
me,
mouth.
guys.
And it's funny, boy. They was walking back up with the toy in the mouth and they didn't even bother me. It was like, so we're going to get this little girl. I want that toy. You ran.
That was a cool toy. I remember I got it from Chick-fil-A. It was like a puzzle. Okay, Country said, my aunt's husband went to save his brother from the cartel, and he was never seen after that. My aunt wondered what happened to him, and he always wore a red bandana on his ankle. She watched the Mexican news, found him dead on the news.
Oh.
Well, thank you for sharing
That's
that.
sad.
That's
Sorry to hear
sad.
that.
Sorry to hear that
Ooh.
about your aunt and your family.
Mm.
Yeah, thanks for sharing, Country. So sorry. Hopefully your aunt is doing better now. And, I mean, can't really recover from that. But, like, hopefully she's not as sad as she was initially when it first happened. Don't commit crimes, guys. Yeah. So thank you for sharing, Country. Does anyone have any other final comments or anything else they want to tell us? He was just trying to find his brother. Very sad, Country, yeah.
Did they ever find the brother?
Did they ever find the brother?
It's a terrible thing, but that's why we have to have hope, you know. The thing is, man don't give life, but man takes life.
No, they think he was killed too.
Oh, man.
Oh, that's sad.
That breaks my heart.
Yeah.
That's a very, very sad story. Sorry that anyone that had to go through that, but sorry, no one knows exactly how it feels. And if my heart is broken and it's not my family, I could imagine you and your family. So sorry. Be strong. Try to be in the moment. And this is why we have to enjoy people. And then, don't waste time arguing and bickering. Just try to make the best, the most with the little that you have. Try to and just enjoy people that you enjoy being around as often as you can. That's all you can do. Because tomorrow is not promised to any one of us. The next second of life is not.
Yup. Can we all say a prayer?
Yes, we know a prayer. Say the Father's Prayer. You didn't say that in a while. Our Father.
How'd you say it?
You know it?
It's...
You know it?
Yes, I know it. It's a
She said she
prayer.
know it. Go ahead, say it. Let me
Oh
see if
my
you know it. Go
God.
ahead. You say every other word, so say it. Go ahead.
Our
Close your eyes.
Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
No. You saying the prayer. You're going to say it properly. Speak properly. Go ahead.
Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, for we forgive those who trespass against us. Amen.
Lead us not into temptation,
I forgot the
but
end.
deliver us from evil.
Hey.
For thine is the power and the kingdom and the glory forever and ever.
Wait, you added that on. I
Amen.
always said it like that. Oops. Well, I be leaving out the last part.
You know the prayer I used to see? Let me see how many South Americans you have on there. Finish this. I'm going to start this prayer. Gentle Jesus, make a my, look upon this little child, pretty our simplicity, and suffer us to come to thee. Good night, Avril. Good night, Daddy.
What?
That was the prayer when I was a little
What
girl.
is that?
That was a prayer when I was a little girl. I don't know where I learned that prayer from, but every single night growing up in my room, that's what I would pray. And then when I finished, I would yell out, good night, Avril. Good night, Daddy.
How do you know that prayer?
Because it's a Guyanese prayer. But I don't know where I learned it
Wow.
from. I have no memory of where I learned it. I just know that that's a prayer I
Why
always
Dad
said.
don't know it?
Because I taught her the Lord's Prayer. I taught her, listen to the words in that prayer I just said. Gentle Jesus, make a my, look upon this little child, pretty our simplicity, and suffer us to come to thee. I think the Lord prayer is our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in the heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who have trespassed against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thy is the power, the kingdom, and the glory forever and ever. Amen. I taught her that prayer because I think it says everything. It says every single thing that you would want in this life and the next. And I understood, I related to it more. You know, in life, a lot of things that you're going to learn but not everything that is taught to you, you have to adapt and pass it on. Some things you're going to carry with you forever, and some things you're going to say, you know something, this is not for me, this is for me. That's the beautiful thing about this human being experience. Free will. Every day, the brain never get tired of learning. The brain get tired of stress.
It does get tired of learning.
Learning
despise it.
because you look at it like you're forced learning, but it never, but it still takes it.
Yeah.
So that's the beautiful thing. It's about hearing as much as you can hear, being inspired, rejecting, accepting, taking, not taking. That's experience. Do never believe that you know everything.
I know
Never-
most of the 10 Commandments, and then I make up my own prayers.
It's not important
That's
that you
it.
know the commandments. It's important, do you execute the commandments?
Everybody breaks it.
So why
Even
you
little
couldn't-
kids.
Why you couldn't be a lot? You see, it's not that everybody break it.
Everyone I know broke
listen,
it.
listen. A lot of people. There's things that people do unconsciously, and there's things that people do consciously, right? So if you do something unconsciously, meaning that you were not aware of the 10 commandments, God will be like, okay, that's fine. He forgive you. But when you know, for you to say, I know the 10 commandments and I choose not to live by them, then you are making a choice to break it. You're in a class by yourself. I don't want to be you. When that day come, because the day's going to come where God is going to say, show you your entire life, my excuse is going to be, I didn't know.
But you do know. That's not gonna
I don't
work.
know. I
God
can't
knows
remember.
everything.
I can't remember.
God knows what's in your head.
No.
She's
just
a
said-
Bible fanatic.
No,
like
no.
God knows what's in your head.
No, you just said, you just confessed. I know the 10 commandments. So if you know the 10
Yeah.
commandments, do you believe in the 10 commandments? Do you believe in God? Do you live by the 10 commandments? If you know the 10 commandments, you understand the 10 commandments, and you believe in God, you're supposed to try to live by the 10 commandments. Moses says it's either you live by them or you die by them. It's a choice that you're making. You either choose to live by it or you choose to die by
Luckily,
it.
it's not like, maybe there's tiers to it. Because what's the first one? Thou shalt not lie. Oh, thou shalt not kill. That's like the second one. No, but I don't know anybody who like commit that, which is great. Don't do that, guys. That's terrible. Thou shalt not commit the adultery. Thou shalt not steal. What is it? Thou shalt honor your mother and father. That's like the only ones that I know right now. But I know, like, if I look at the list, I know most of them, but like to articulate it correctly, it's scattered.
To be truly unique,
So
you have to discover yourself. And if you believe in the 10 Commandments, you should try your best. Not even try, you should try your best and you have to look at it like that. It's either you live by it or you die by it. You have to stand for something. You cannot go through life and not stand for nothing.
Yeah.
It's too many out there. But God give wisdom and understanding and clarification to everyone at different times.
I mean,
But I say you're truly blessed when he give you the understanding and the clarification early in your life, and then you have years ahead of you where you could live by it and knowing this knowledge and wisdom. Because some people only discover this truth the last minute before they leave this earth. And to me, that's a terrible thing, because they never had the opportunity to know what it's like to choose to live a particular way. But you're pretty good. You're pretty good. But like, because you know God, everything around her, she have notes all around her. God, allow me this. God, anything she does, before she do it, she put a prayer out. So I know you know him, right? So I know you acknowledge, but what you have to do now is try your best to, if this is his rules, if you believe, but you have to go, I can't tell you this, if you have to go and research it and do your own discovery and come to your own conclusion, and then be your own unique self. I'm gonna stop preaching. It's not Sunday. And I got work to do. I gotta go back to work. I'm always working. I gotta go back to work. I just took a minute out to hang out with her. So I have to go back and finish what I was finished. I'm finished too, so here, thank you. And I'll take some more lemonade when
You gonna wash the dishes? Are you gonna wash the dishes?
I had to come down and cut up all that pumpkin.
Fine. Well, guys, hopefully you enjoyed it. If you want a Sunday sermon, let us know. We can do the whole shebang for you. We can get the setup right. We can get a mic. We can get the outfits. Most importantly, we can get the positive affirmations from the Lord. And the pastor or the priestess will be my mother. Okay?
So now we have to have service? Well, the Sabbath's supposed to be Saturday, so now we have to have
Saturday?
Saturday.
Oh.
So now we have to have the Sabbath. Okay, so you see Uniquely Mia channels like a box of chocolate, a great box of chocolate.
We've never tried that. We should try that though. See if
you
more
don't know
people
what you're gonna get out
on the
channel.
channel.
You want to have service?
You never know if people tune in.
Okay, so Uniquely Mia want to have service. Okay, so what you're gonna do is post the time and the hour. Right?
Yeah.
And what, you know something? You started your series. Honestly, this is really good. She started her series sharing what she's learning in graduate school. Okay, so a lot of people, you know what I always say, and I think is really sad? A lot of people go to school, whatever you go to school for, and you read all those books. If you want to learn something, you read all those books. But a lot of people never read the Bible. Mm-hmm. And what a lot of people do is they go to church and they only hear bits and pieces of it, but they never read it themselves to really understand it. And that's a book, I must have read that book about 20 times.
That's a lot of time.
It's a lot of time because and that's not a lot of times, because the Bible is like a puzzle. It's so much. You have to understand it. Some things you read and you can read and flow through it quick. Sometimes you read and you have to take a moment to really digest it, to understand it, to recover from it, things like that. But maybe we should start a series where you could start a little Bible thing.
Oh, yeah.
Just reading the Bible. It's not attaching yourself to any religion or anything. It's just about meeting and reading and interpreting it, getting opinions. Hey, what do you think about Adam and Eve? Who asking those questions? Who was this? Who was this?
Yeah.
Let's start, and so we could accomplish this together. So one day we can say, something, we read the entire book. So we can do that. So you're gonna post where you post that we're having Bible discussion.
Okay.
And
So
we're no experience. We're no pastor. We're no experience. We're no nothing. We're just ordinary, uniquely mere people that will grab the Bible, and you can come on and we'll just read it and do your thing.
So stay tuned. On Saturday, we will be having our first sermon service directed by, what do you call a female priest? A priestess? priestess mother, okay?
Why I gotta be direct? I'm not directing
Yes,
anything.
you are.
I'm not. This
You're
is
the pastor.
No. You're gonna be the pastor.
No, I'm not.
You are uniquely me.
You be the pastor, not me.
It's your
my
channel.
God.
You are the host. No, this is gonna come. It's not about experience, Mia. It's about you. This is something new that you're embarking on, and you're gonna own it, and you're gonna do it, and it's gonna come across the uniquely Mia way. It's not gonna come across my way. I'm always right by your side. I'm your side holding you up. So I'll be on the side, but you are gonna read,
No, I'm
and
not.
you're gonna ask questions.
She's gonna be a pastor.
So you're gonna
She's gonna do it, guys. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I will see you all in my next YouTube live video or in the comment section of my full-length traditional YouTube video. Have a great day, guys. Bye. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.